Now, this is going to be an interesting video. To poo or not to poo is the question. If that don't get your attention, I don't know what does. Um, there's something a lot of people don't consider. We have get-home bags. We have bug-out bags. Believe it or not, you need to make yourself a poo bag. Yes, a poo bag. You need to make something that you have yourself protected if you enter a public restroom. With a public restroom, it's a hit and miss. You don't know what you're walking into. Some Walmarts I've seen are great. Some other Walmarts I've seen not so great. Garage stations, um, it's just unbelievable. Now, when you gotta go, you gotta go. You can't just say, I'm gonna hold it till I get home. And if you're into a 2-hour drive home, you're gonna be pulling out the side of the road and maybe find someplace hidden to go. And it's something everybody should take seriously and consider. We don't live in a safe world. I wish we did. But with the amount of drug addicts in this world, and it seems to be increasing every month, then you need to take some precautions when you go to a bathroom. Public bathrooms by drug addicts are known the best place to shoot up. It's private, it's discreet, nobody knows you're in the stall. It makes for a very easy place to shoot up. The problem is, when they do that, they are turning that into a very dangerous environment. Some drug dealers will take their syringes and shove it in the side of the toilet paper. And you'll end up with all these little red spots all over the side of the toilet paper. Where now if you use that, you very well could be giving yourself an infection. A lot of people don't like to press down on the handle on the toilet seat or use the toilet seat. Your toilet seat, as long as it looks clean, is probably the most sanitary object in that whole room. It's hard plastic, it's dry, very doubt there's anything on it. But toilet paper absorbs moisture. The toilet paper itself is actually more infected than the toilet seat. Toilet handles, everybody uses them, people don't clean them. So you need a toilet kit, and that's all there is to it. You need some form of kit for when you're away from home. If you have to use one of those bathrooms, you want to make sure that you're going to be using a bathroom that's clean and you got the proper equipment. Some disinfectant wipes, maybe, those paper things you put on the toilet seat, a pair of rubber gloves. I mean, literally walk into this that you are walking into a completely diseased environment. And you have no choice. You've got a couple minutes before nature calls. So you're going to have to do something with this situation and make it, more disease-free than what it is right now. You don't want to use the toilet paper on the wall because, like I said, drug addicts use it to clean their needles. There's nothing in that room you can use. Nothing. You want to carry everything in a small bag that you can use that you have. So maybe your own toilet seat cover, disinfectants to wipe the handle off, maybe even to wipe the seat off, your own toilet paper. Basically, a small kit to protect you when you walk into that room to do your business. Gloves, rubber gloves, definitely. Maybe a mask, an N95 mask before you walk in there. I don't know about you, but every time I've walked into these so-called public restrooms, they never smell very good. Now, it should be an eye-opener. If you pull into a gas station, they say, oh, you need a key. And I've been to those too, and you should have your eyes wide open, because what I mean by that is if they've got a lock on that door and they're just not allowing the public to go in there, that means that garage station has had problems with drug addicts in the past, with them actually shooting up inside that bathroom. And they've had to go to great measures for their clients to try and keep them safe. And it's sad. It's almost like we need to start carrying around our own portable bathrooms in our vehicles because public bathrooms are just too dangerous. I'm noticing a trend here. Like anytime you get to where there's a group of people that use a facility or are at a facility, it seems like our lives are in danger. You go to a bathroom that the general public goes to, and if they're not cleaning it on a constant basis every hour in the hour, then you're at risk for catching something. You very well could end up catching why everybody's getting the jab. And it very well could be one of the busiest places for catching that. But you should have a small bag and, call it your poo bag, whatever you want to call it. But even when we hike, we always have a poo bag that we keep everything in, away from everything else in our backpack. And hand sanitizer, you know, wipes, stuff like this, a tool to dig a hole. I mean, we have these small kits we keep when we're hiking, and you can look them up on YouTube. And, you know, because it's part of life, we have to do it. Believe it or not, your life is more in danger going into a public restroom than it is if you're out in the wilderness going to the bathroom. And that is really sad. And especially with what's going on right now, you would think they would be cleaning these bathrooms every hour in the hour, and that says a lot about a facility if they're not keeping their bathrooms clean. I mean, how many times have you walked into a bathroom and you walk into the stall and you go, oh, Lord, no. It's almost like an explosion went off in there. It's like, who was this person? And you don't even want to be there. So then it's like out to the vehicle and down to another, let's go find another public restroom. You're on this hunt for the public restroom. But if you walked in and next thing you know, you noticed the seat wasn't too bad, you could have pulled, a disinfectant wipe out of your kit and wiped that down real quick, threw a little paper thing across the top, and now you can actually do your business. And you don't want to, but if you have to, at least you could do it in the most sanitary possible way possible. And the only way you're going to do that is by getting yourself a particular pool kit put together now. And it's probably more important than an actual get home bag, is what it is. And you will use this with your get home bag, by the way. So you might be shoving that inside your get home bag when you're on your way home. But the thing is that you really have to open your eyes and see what's going on. You can't keep disinfectant wipes in your vehicle in the summer. I mean, it gets too hot, they'll dry out. In the winter, they'll freeze. So it's one of those things you have to keep in mind that if you want to have those, and I do, you literally would have to bring them out to your vehicle and bring them in from your vehicle on a constant basis. Now, women that have purses ain't a big deal because that purse goes in and out. But men don't carry purses, so it's something else we have to consider. So you definitely want to look into getting yourself a poo kit bag when you're out because you don't know what dangers you're going to be walking into. And you do want to keep yourself safe. So get yourself a poo kit together and you'll thank me when that day comes. Catch you guys on the next one.